Here we go, 23,945. Let's start off with the 21-22 SBA. We got the 7-box break. How exciting. Oh, wow, that's funny. What a weird place to put it, but cool. Number to 9. Oh, that's even cooler. $9.99. Inscribed and also jersey numbered for the Rangers, Zach Jones. So a jersey numbered Future Watch and inscribed. How about that? And that's a funny place. You don't see the inscribed put up there very often. We got a pageantry of Villano for the Red Wings and a top rookies for Nashville of Ference. Limited red for Dallas of Sagan. Pageantry for the Red Wings, Gordie Howe. And a top rookies blue for Philadelphia of Allison. We've got for Seattle a limited auto Grubauer. Grubauer limited auto for Seattle. Pageantry of Pavelski for Dallas. And a leaders for Winnipeg of Wheeler. Red Future Watch for Calgary of Phillips. Pageantry rookie of Caulfield for Montreal. And a top rookies of Luukkonen for Buffalo. Red Limited for Dallas of Sagan. Pageantry of Taylor Hall for Boston. And a Caulfield die cut for Montreal. Red Future Watch of Neighbors for the Blues. Spectrum for Colorado of Newhook. And we got a Leaders Blue, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Red Limited of Suzuki for Montreal. We got a top rookies of Denisenko for Florida. And a Future Watch non-auto of Ference for Nashville. Red Future Watch for the Devils of Zetterlund. Pageantry of Draisaitl for the Oilers. And a True Leaders, Giordano for Seattle. Red Limited of Olofsson for Buffalo. Spectrum Suzuki for Montreal. And a top rookies of Lapierre for Washington. Red Future Watch of Eklund for the Sharks. Pageantry for the Sharks of Brent Burns, and a cider for the Red Wings die cut. So by the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed, Seattle already had a autograph. Color me surprised. Surprised nobody reacted to that one. For the Rangers, $9.99, Morgan Barron. Rangers back-to-back Future Watch autos. $9.99. We got an LA Kings pageantry of Marcel Dion. And a True Leaders, McDavid for the Oilers. Red Limited of Backstrom for the Caps. Pageantry of Stamkos for Tampa. And a top rookies for Tampa of Barry Boulay. For the Coyotes, that's a limited one. A Future Watch Retro, limited number to 90, Yannick for the Coyotes. That's kind of cool. Number to 90, Yannick. That's really cool. That's a pretty low numbered one. We got a pageantry rookie of Denisenko for Florida and a Matthew Tkachuk die cut for Calgary. Red Future Watch of Neighbors for the Blues, pageantry of Letang for the Penguins, and a top rookies blue of Beckman for Minnesota. Red Limited of Matthews for the Leafs, pageantry of Kessel for the Coyotes, top rookies of Colton for Tampa. Red Future Watch of Neighbors for the Blues. Spectrum for Ottawa rookie of Bernard Docker. And a True Leaders of Larkin for the Red Wings. Is that 3 Spectrum Blues for the Blues of Neighbors? Tkachuk for Ottawa Red. Top rookies of Lundell for Florida. And a 99 gold of Future Watch of Barron. Rangers, my God. Share some of the cards, man. We got a Future Watch red for the Coyotes of Vejmelka. Pageantry of Leonard for Vegas. And a True Leaders blue Stamkos for Tampa. Red Limited of Olofsson for Buffalo. Spectrum for Florida of Barkov. And a Jack Hughes for the Devils die cut. And just to make sure, chat is working, correct? Red of Zetterlund for the Devils. Pageantry of Sillinger for the Jackets. Top rookies of Caulfield for Montreal. If someone can type someone, I want to make sure. $20.21. Hello? Calling anyone to type something? Let me see. I'm going to refresh it, make sure it's working. Okay. Yeah, if anyone wants to type just to make sure it is working, I just want to make sure people are seeing this live. I don't want to have a problem where it's not. So if anyone can type in the chat, just something to make sure, that'd be great. That's a phenomenal start. Missing the insert. Future Watch Auto. $9.99 for Vancouver of Yolevi. $9.99. Sign of the Times for the Coyotes of Charles Molson. Sign of the Times. Nicholas Charmelson. We got a moment of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Hamilton for Carolina. Retro. Leaders for the Islanders of Anders Lee. We got a Brent Burns red for the San Jose Sharks. We got a retro of Hedman for Tampa. And for Buffalo /500, retro of Cousins. Dylan Cousins. Spectrum absolutely mangled Carter Hart. That thing went through something. Like, my gosh, Carter Hart. What did he do? Well, that's a whole nother story, but that one did not go too well for him on that one. We've got a leaders for Vegas of Pietrangelo. Retro for Florida of Barkov. Jack Hughes red for the Devils. And, my God, again, sign of the times, Kevin Fiala. Seriously. Like, absolutely, seriously, guys. How is this possible? Third Fiala of the night on Friday. Retro McDavid for the Oilers. Moment for Vancouver of Quinn Hughes. Moment of Ovechkin for the Caps. Red for the Buffalo Sabres of Eichel. Retro for Philadelphia, Konechny. And Ryan O'Reilly, leaders for the Blues. So once again, guys, can any one of you guys type in the chat? I need to know if it is working. Because on my end, I'm not seeing any new chats. And I want to make sure that it is working. So can anybody, because if it's not, that might be a bit of a concern on the streaming end. But I feel like chat just died for some reason. Generally, that's... Yo, alright. Well, I guess just chat died then. That's all it was, Leon. Thank you, sir. We got a Spectrum Future Watch of Crabs for Vegas. It's working? Okay, good. Thank you. Leaders for LA of Kopitar. Retro for Calgary of Kachuk. Future Watch Retro to $3.99 for Washington of Vanacek. Future Watch Retro. Nice stuff for Washington there. We got a moment of Nashville Pekka Rinne. Red of Patterson for Vancouver. Retro for Calgary of Giordano. Leaders for Boston of Bergeron. Sign of the times for the Islanders. Anders Lee. Anders Lee for the Islanders. We got a moment for LA of Toffoli. Your fingers got tired from typing. That's fair. Red for Tampa of Yanni Gourde. Retro for the Red Wings of Mantha. Retro for the Blue Jackets of Seth Jones. Performers for the Rangers of Lafreniere. Moment for Tampa of Stamkos. Red base of Perron for the Blues. Zuccarello retro for Minnesota. And number to 500, Pui Suter for the Hawks. Pui Suter. And a Spectrum for Boston of Tuukka Rask. Tuukka. All right, now on to the 22, 23. What will we get? Red of Hintz for Dallas. Top rookies of Sandberg for the Jets. And a hollow foil Panarin for the Rangers. If I remember correctly, those are 1 or 2 per case, so not too bad. A red Future Watch of Imama for the Coyotes. We got an Anders Lee True Leaders for the Islanders. And a $6.99 retro Future Watch auto of Yzerman. Winnipeg Jets, Yzerman. Top rookies of Poulin for Pittsburgh. Sign of the times. He called the future. Anders Lee. 2 of them for the Islanders. And a pageantry of Stützle for Ottawa. Seattle red of Aberley, collabs of Montreal, and a Boldy pageantry for Minnesota. Future Watch red of Reichel for Chicago, top rookies of McBain for the Coyotes, pageantry of Brent Burns for Carolina. We got a red for the Rangers of Shesterkin. True Leaders green, Huberdeau for Calgary, and a pageantry of Lundqvist for the Rangers. Future Watch red, Matty Beniers for Seattle, leaders of Larkin for the Red Wings, and an Ovechkin pageantry for Washington. Red for Philadelphia of Atkinson. Top rookies of Bordello for the Sharks. Pageantry red of Pavelski for Dallas. And a $9.99 Hodgberg for Philly. That is now 3 golden. 3 Fialas tonight. Isn't that nuts? Red of Tucker for the Blues. Collabs for Vancouver. And a $99 Spence Gold Future Watch for LA. Hold on a second. I am hitting it tonight. Jersey numbered 53 of 99. That is now 2 Future Watches, jersey numbered, in 1 break. True Leaders Blue of Kopitar for LA. Olmark, Spectrum for Boston, and a Makar for the Avs pageantry. All right, next box. Red Future Watch of Moverar for LA. True Leaders of Stamkos for Tampa. And a Future Watch auto, $9.99 for Tampa of Perbix. Top rookies for Montreal of Slavkovsky. Sign of the Times retro, Atkinson for Philly. Pageantry, McDavid for the Oilers. We got a Vegas, red of Carlson, collabs for Vegas, and a Slavkovsky pageantry for Montreal. Red Future Watch of Perreault for Anaheim, top rookies of Rossi for Minnesota, and an Atkinson pageantry for Philly. Red of Barzal for the Islanders, top rookies for Dallas of Blumel, Future Watch Spectrum for Philadelphia of Bobby Brink. Red of Keller Coyotes, True Leaders Blue of Crosby for the Penguins, and a pageantry, Bobby Hull for Chicago. Future Watch red of Chaffee for Minnesota, True Leaders for the Avs of McKinnon, And a pageantry of Smith for the Coyotes. Red of Crosby for the Penguins. Top rookies of Smith for the Coyotes. Pageantry red of Zegras for the Ducks. And a $9.99 for the Maple Leafs of Crawl. Maple Leafs Crawl. We got a red Future Watch of Hamblin for the Oilers. Collabs of Kaprizov Boldy for Minnesota. And a $3.99 for Chicago, Reichel. There's no such thing as too much. And I might be wrong on this, but it might be all 3 different teams for Fiala, too. Top rookies, blue of Schneider for the Rangers. Spectre of Marchand for Boston. And a pageantry, Svechnikov, Carolina. I feel like Boston's had like 5 of those Spectrums already. So I think what a Swayman, maybe Allmark. I feel like we've had like 4 or 5 of them all be Boston. Collabs of Pittsburgh. We got a $3.99 Svozil Blue Future Watch. And a red of Stutzel for Ottawa. Evolve. It'll be a random between Buffalo and Vegas of Eichel. Pageantry red of Chatfield for Carolina. And a Future Watch red of Korchinski for Chicago. We got a Leo Carlson Focus Blue for Anaheim. Pageantry of Jari for the Penguins. Future Watch red of Thrun for the Sharks. We got a Focus Blue of Poitras for Boston. Pageantry for Seattle of Grubauer. And a red for the Oilers of Hyman. Focus of Iorio for Washington. Pageantry of Keandre Miller for Rangers. Future Watch red. Bobby McMahon for the Maple Leafs. Focus Leo Carlson for Anaheim. And a Lacombe for Anaheim. Future Watch red. These last 2 packs. Missing 1 insert. Evolve again of Eichel. So that's kind of random. Quick red for the Rangers. Focus for Boston of Poitras. Pageantry of Getzlaf for the Ducks. And a Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets red. This box is all kinds of weird. For the Blue Jackets, $9.99 Greaves. Future Watch Auto to $9.99 Greaves. We got a Focus of Wolf for Calgary. And a Durandu for the Islanders red. And for the Blues, Sign of the Times, Kasperi Kapanen. For the Blues. Collab for Washington and a red of Fleury for the Minnesota Wild. All right, now time to do the Spinaroonie to see who's going to get the box. So best of luck to everybody. Everybody. 3 times. Not 3 times, 1 time. Always I say that. It looks like a Roger.